But this one today is about the mindset of aliveness, and it's inspired by a quote from a friend of mine who posted, "Don't ask what the world needs. Ask what makes you come alive and go do it. Because what the world needs is people who have come alive." This is by Howard Thurman. So thanks, Todd, for that quote. Here's the thing. I have a background as a trauma therapist. I have a background working with a lot of people with PTSD. And so this is a really, really sensitive topic to try to communicate sometimes. But the gist of it is this. All of us have a tendency, myself included, no judgment, no shame. All of us have a tendency to get attached and identified with our wound stories, to spin about, justify, think about, ruminate on all the reasons why we can't, all the reasons why we're broken, all the reasons why we're not good enough, all the reasons why we're never going to heal, all the reasons why. And I'm not saying that the reasons aren't valid. I'm not saying that the crappy things in your life didn't happen. I'm not saying that trauma and difficulty is not worthy of some level of validation and some level of empathy and some level of compassion and connection and concern and awareness. What I am saying is that as long as you are oriented as coming from the trauma and trying to fix the trauma or heal the trauma or solve the past or figure out what happened or where it came from, then you are going to remain stuck. What fires together wires together is a neuroscience principle. Whatever you focus on is going to light up the aspects of your brain that are associated with what you are focusing on. If you are focusing on the problem, you are going to activate the problem. So, this quote, what makes you alive? Asking this question, what brings you alive? When you discover, cultivate, go after, refuse to accept anything other than the pursuit of your own aliveness, your own excitement, your own passion, your own joy, then that fire, that intensity will melt away the problems. It will melt away the fears, the doubts, the insecurities that we all have. And it will not happen overnight. It requires perseverance, commitment, dedication, and either quickly or slowly but surely, which or whatever, wherever you fall on that continuum, that intensity, that aliveness, that going for what makes you feel alive, whatever that is, as long as it's not causing harm to others, which is unlikely because we are designed to be beneficial to others. We are designed to feel best when we are contributing to a greater good, when we are contributing to something greater than ourselves. Whatever it is that makes you feel more alive, and it doesn't need to be, you don't need to be Mother Teresa. You don't need to work at a homeless shelter, although those are wonderful things. It could be that you make the absolutely best piece of bread. Whatever brings you alive, whatever excites you, whatever jazzes you up, pursue that with vigor and with commitment and with insistence, and ignore whatever arises in the obstacles to that. And that intensity, the fire of your own aliveness, will melt away and heal trauma, the past. What you focus on grows. What fires together wires together. When you start to create new neural connections, new neural grooves, new neural networks, by focusing on and following with intensity, commitment, passion, dedication, perseverance, longevity, when you focus on what makes you alive, you cannot focus on two things at once. And when you're focusing on what makes you feel alive, you are growing neural networks. And at the same time, you are shrinking the old neural networks that are related to your past, that are related to your wound stories, that are related to your identities as being a victim, that are related to what is keeping you stuck. And so we're choosing on purpose to not be in denial, but to definitely notice and shift away and ignore and focus on what makes you feel more alive. If you don't know what that is, inquire, ask, go deep inside of yourself. Go camping, go for away for the weekend. What is it that makes me alive? What is it that used to make me feel alive? What is it that I am here to do? What am I going to pursue with such intensity that is going to burn away and melt all of my problems and all of my past? It doesn't mean that you're going to have a life without obstacles. Obstacles are the fuel for the soul and for the spirit. And when looked at that as opportunities, they help us grow, they help us thrive. But you can drastically reduce obstacles with your fortitude and with your vision and with your passion, and you will definitely alleviate suffering. All right, little over. I'm 6 minutes today. Sorry, this is a topic that makes me feel quite alive. I hope all is well with you. I love you all and have a great day.